If you are ever looking for that offense versus defense, you got that tonight.
Two contrasting styles, to say the least, Jason. It should be really interesting to see. She's a ball-dominant player. It's going to happen.
And that's how you turn an 11-point halftime deficit against the Hoosiers into a victory. Takes it through. Ash Brown beating Iowa. It's not just about beating Caitlin Clark. It's about playing well heading into the Big Ten tournament in Indianapolis. That's Clark from deep for three. Got her shooting shoes on here.
Yeah, really nice job here. She's so good at moving without the basketball when she does.
Trying to flash Brown in the post. Working on Warnock. Settles for a long jumper. And Ash Brown with a couple of early buckets to give Rutgers a 4-3. A one and done, a good look. It's off of Clark's shin, not a kick ball. And the All-American into the front court. She's looking to score, dumps it down to Sanano, and that's exactly what we're talking about. Hawkeyes will clinch at least a share of the Big Ten title if they win out this season. Tonight against Rutgers, Sunday against Michigan. Caitlin Clark said, look, the only way you get to 8 assists is because she makes all of her shots.
She
really led the country
does.
last year in field goal percentage. Ash Brown has 6 here in the opening quarter. Well, there was a moment where she overtook Caitlin Clark, but Clark there near 27 a game. She's got 3 here in the opening quarter with an assist. That's a great look, and that's a second dime, and Warnock drilled the triple. Sidibe is coming off a 12-point performance. She led Rutgers in the loss to Purdue on Sunday. O'Grady down low. Warnock with the find, and Iowa's got the lead. And that's one of those things, no matter how good defensively you are, that's one of those things you can't get into a problem with Iowa because you know they're going to find a way to score. Warnock found O'Grady again. And that's picked off by Clark again. Dixon this time without the challenge, and all of a sudden Iowa's on a 9-0 run.
And that's been tough, I think, all season for Coach Eatman, trying to find a rotation. I mean, there's just so many players on the roster, and trying to figure out who plays well together has been a challenge.
The double comes on Clark. Swinging around. Taiwo for the open 3. And that's a heck of a way to end the first.
I mean, to start the season, all 15 scholarship players were filled, and the 16th player walk-on. That's pretty unheard of across the country. They want them to take those shots. They want to force Rutgers to make shots from the perimeter. That deep in the lane. Knows how to get the ball in those certain spots, but you cannot let her get that deep in the lane. She's just automatic.
Ultimate competitor as well. Not going to be happy with those 5 turnovers. That's a huge triple. And Iowa, with a win tonight, will clinch the double bye. We've talked about this. They control their own destiny to a regular season title with a couple of wins.
If Rutgers could score a little better, they would be a top team in this conference.
Dixon switched hands on the drive. 7 straight.
She's really in attack mode.
Stepped inside. The feed to Warnock. 6-point game. 6 minutes to go here in the opening half. Mason inside the arc, and Rutgers starting to find a little rhythm.
And they are not looking past this game, though, I'll tell you that. And it is obviously an important game. It's Clark.
Scarlet Knights 0 for their last 6. Dixon got the defender to fall, and Marshall's back up, and so Dixon's got the bucket. It's an open Warnock for 3. And Iowa has its largest lead of the half. And all of a sudden, Rutgers, again, is in one of those deep scoring droughts towards the end of a quarter.
That's been their problem. It really has been all year, and there's just nobody there.
And at the moment, the Hawkeyes are currently on a 13-2 run. Petrie trying to end it. Her second big shot of the half. Shot clock turned off. Clark can hold for the final shot. The double comes. She found Warnock for 3 again.
Knocking down some threes, but we've got a barrage of threes here. Just a terrific job finding Warnock. Warnock knocks it down.
The X factor for the Iowa Hawkeyes has double figures here in the half. 1 second. Good if it goes. And it does. Jalen Mason beats the buzzer.
Spreading that floor out, but how about the play of the other side of the floor with the... And they want to force you to play a little bit off kilter, so to speak, to what you typically would play.
Clark leading the 3-on-1. Gabby Marshall the finish.
In the open floor.
Now remember this. We'll see what happens here within the second half. Against Indiana is Ash Brown. Gets the and one.
Interesting point. And Nugget, I bet she thought about that at halftime.
Now she's got 2 assists here in the opening minute. That's a good look. They played well in the first 4 or 5 minutes of both of those quarters.
And that's kind of been their MO all season, is a lot of times they'll play well 3/4 of the game and then they'll...
Check that. That is the 4th foul on the Hawkeyes. So Rutgers will be at the free throw line the rest of the quarter. And there's attack mode. Victoria Morris off the bench.
Now you've got to do that. You know I was in some foul trouble. Get yourself to the line, penetrate. But she is on the floor. I mean, you can certainly count on her.
Zanano is still down. Singleton with the offensive putback.
They like to do best. But I like this 2-man game Rutgers is performing, and this is a nice ISO situation here with Clark.
Well, they're trying to make Caitlin Clark go in different directions now. Victoria Morris was up on her from the inbounds. Marshall steps inside. And Dixon has it coming away. Rutgers has numbers. Has Lassiter on the side, on the drive. Pulls up, and is good.
She was one of the people that really pushed to get 68 teams in the tournament. She's super excited about getting 68 in. For the men already had 68.
Now, this is an opportunity for Rutgers to make it a 4 or 5 point possession. Get it back to single digits. Dixon on the take, and got it to go off the glass. The double comes on Clark. The extra pass, it's Warnock left alone. You can't leave her tonight. She's got 5 triples.
Good passing, and that's why Iowa is so tough. You can't guard one person, and someone else is always going to be open. Lots of threats.
That's around Petrie, stepped inside, no foul called. It's into the backcourt. Dixon has it by herself. It's down to a 7-point game. Clark got the bump, got inside of Petrie. She drives right at the hole. Zanano, the offensive rebound. Hawkeyes led by 12 at the break. Rutgers is chipped away. Zanano, size advantage. The double comes as she steps inside again. She's got 16 on 7 of 8 shooting for the nation's 3rd leader in field goal percentage. Sidibe steps into a shot.
And then her defense has been tremendous.
Rutgers had 27 in the 3rd quarter. Zanano on the entry pass.
To me, she's got to get it more. She's got to get the ball every time down the floor. Just at least a touch.
Mason rolls one in. Her 2nd triple of the ball game. Another rebound here for Rutgers, and once again, they've been trying to get it back to a 2-possession game all night. Dixon, great find. Sidibe, and it's a 2-possession game.
Drawing and dishing.
Again, the help is too late.
And you're right, Iowa's done a better job taking care of the ball this half.
Great shot from Dixon.
You want to be peaking at the right time, and I think that this Rutgers team is doing that for the way that they've been able to do.
Clark from way downtown with 2 on the shot clock. Clark backing away, spin move, and the opportunity for 3. Dixon from the elbow. Another offensive rebound. Sidibe off the glass. Timeout coming on the next whistle, but not after 2 more for Clark. Mason on the swing. Huge triple.
A lot of good ones.
And they're watching a good one. Caitlin Clark off the glass again. Jalen Mason, double figures for the first time in a Big Ten game. Petrie fires and hits. Another timeout coming on the next whistle. Clark, the deep triple. Right back at Petrie. 30 for Caitlin Clark.
And this is a zone here from Iowa worth mentioning.
Nobody found Brown on the offensive rebound.
But if you do want someone else to score, you face guard or you double teamer. I think they went away from that assignment a little bit in the second half.
She fired it inside just like that. Tried to get it ahead of it, and she picked up yet another assist. And when the lights are the brightest and the pressure's on the most, here in the fourth, she has stepped up in a big way. Dixon got the screen. Shook Dixon now with 17. They're down by 5 now. Clark found Sonano. Marshall on the swing. They get the stop. Rutgers needs a bucket. Dixon takes it herself. What a night for a Rutgers season high.
You got to continue to play here with that sense of urgency.
The double on Clark. Found Warnock cutting to the bucket. Fought it off the glass. Basketball, we're standing on the end line.
Yeah, right here.
Out of the timeout. Dixon pulls up for the jumper. No. Rebound, Petrie. Blocked. Brown. Inside of 20 seconds to go. Rutgers has to get a quick bucket. Petrie for the three. No. Clark with the rebound.
As they finish out the season, remember, you play in the Big Ten. Everybody knows you so much better in conference play.
Well, you made the point earlier, too. You play Rutgers and go home Sunday in front of a massive crowd against Michigan for a conference title on the line for both teams. Rutgers got to get a three. Instead, it's a Caitlin Clark steal.
Plays with such energy and poise.
Her 9th 30-point game of the season. Last-ditch effort at the horn. Jalen Mason playing a whale of a game, but it's going to come up short. And the 21st ranked Hawkeyes lock up a double bye in the Big Ten tournament.